Kisii Governor Simba Arati has come out that the former Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua had caused a lot of harm to him during the regime Rigathi Gachagua was still in government. He was speaking during the Mashujaa Day celebration in Kisii, where he highlighted that a number of issues had affected him during the time when former Deputy President was still in government. In accordance to Kisii Governor Simba Arati, he said that Gachagua had even planted a seed in his department or in his county where now things were not running in accordance. It also alikuwa amegonganisha yeye na the Ngao government, that is the security agencies in Kisii County, where now they would be following him where he was heading. Remember, during that particular time, Kisii Governor is now the deputy party leader of Orange Democratic Movement, ODM, and that particular time, Rigathi Gachagua was the man on the wheels, and in his own words, he said that he does not tolerate the presence of former Prime Minister Raila Odinga in government, and in particular, there was a differences between him and Simba Arati. Remember, even the recent one that play out was during the recent days that former Interior Cabinet Secretary Fred Matiang'i was to hold a meeting in Kisii County, and the meeting was to be chaired by former Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua, but it is on record that Simba Arati said that hiyo mkutano haitafanyika Kisii, haiwezi hata wafanye nini. The issue of one term and chance and whatever would not come to Kisii. He was addressing residents during one of his development tours at that particular time. But yesterday, during Mashujaa Day celebration, he categorically said that former Deputy President had planted a seed on his government. Have a listen to the tape.
Kwanza nilijua nilikuwa na vita nyingi. Walitaka nipige magoti chini, lakini sikupiga magoti. Na nashukuru wale wote walioniombea. Mmoja yule ambaye alitolewa ofisini alikuwa amechochea hawa viongozi wa serikali. Huyu mtu alikuwa anaitwa Gachagua. Alikuwa ameweka vitina kwa county commissioner hapa. Hawa askari wote walikuwa wananikimbiza kila mahali. Lakini mimi nilisimama, na mimi ni yule tu. Ni vile wakati mwingine naona kwamba ugavana ni kitu kikubwa kidogo na kuesha makali. Lakini sasa kuelekea mbele, kwa sababu nimeona mchezo, siwezi kubali. Afadhali nife nikiwa nimesimama, lakini siwezi kufa nikiwa nimepiga magoti chini. Vyombo vya madola, askari wetu, national government, tafadhali ninyi wakati tunafanya kazi, hata wale ambao ni wapinzani wape nafasi, kwa sababu kesho inawezekana upate kwamba jua limeanza kuwaka pande hii, vile litawaka jua la kisiasa.
Kisii Governor further went ahead and called on President William Ruto just days after the burial of the party leader for ODM. Remember, Kisii Governor is the deputy party leader for ODM, together with Mombasa Governor Abdul Swamad Sharif, and being chairperson being Gladys Wanga, the governor for Homa Bay. And in his speech before he gave his tributes to Right Honorable Raila Odinga, Simba Arati particularly said that President William Ruto should trace back his roots to this former home. You know, he said that President William Ruto, in order to value and respect the late Raila Odinga, then come 2027, he should seek presidency using the ODM ticket. You know, it's now playing in particular that the ODM party leader or the ODM party might not be part of the government come 2027, simply because Simba Arati in his speech said and told the president that it's only that if you are in ODM, they will follow what Baba said. Listen to him.
Mheshimiwa William Samoei Ruto, wewe ulikuwa, you are a member of ODM. How I wish when you're going to sit down that you come back to your former party. ODM. If you came back to ODM, definitely we'll have you as our front behind. If you came back to ODM, we will fulfill the promise Baba had a vision for. Nikubalie nisome hii kando na ule utaratibu. Nitasema yale yote ninafanya kwa ufupi, lakini ile kwanza nikubalie nipeane tribute zangu leo, kwa sababu pia jana nilimuuliza rais wetu Mheshimiwa William Ruto kwamba leo ilikuwa tusherekee maisha ya baba Raila Odinga. Mimi baba alikuwa na nafasi muhimu katika roho yangu, na mimi nasema kwamba leo ni sherehe ambayo ni ile tuliyofanya jana extension kuja leo. Yesterday we gathered not only to mourn the loss but to celebrate the life of a giant of Kenya politics, a visionary leader, a relentless champion of democracy, and a beacon of hope for millions. The passing of Raila Odinga leaves an indelible mark in our nation's history. Yet, its legacy, rooted in an unwavering dedication to justice, democracy, and unity, will forever illuminate our path forward. Raila Odinga was not only a politician, he was a symbol of courage.
Having listened to the speech or that segment of the speech of Governor Simba Arati, it particularly and categorically rings and aligns with what Edwin Sifuna said during the burial of Baba at Opondo Farm in Kisumu, or in Siaya, sorry, that when the Secretary General for ODM spoke, he said that the last meeting that they had with Baba was that in 2027, ODM must fill a candidature to seek for presidency come that time. And the handshake or the broad-based government that is being now, that was being signed, or that was the agreement pact between President William Ruto and former Prime Minister, the late Raila Odinga, was to form the broad-based government until 2027, where now they would discuss power sharing so that they can support the ruling party Kenya Kwanza government in forming the next government between 2027 and 2032. That was a sure way of making a President William Ruto seek a re-election through ODM and Kenya Kwanza agreement. But particularly now, there are splits in ODM. Having listened to what Simba Arati said, that if indeed President William Ruto wants to win the 2027 election, then he should honor Right Honorable Raila Odinga, because he was once a member of ODM. And for him to successfully secure the 2027 election, he must run with ODM. And what Edwin Sifuna said, that in particular, that Baba's wish was to fill a candidate come 2027. Then this relationship between President William Ruto and the ODM party might not see the light of the day come 2027. If it's only 2 days after Raila's burial, and already there are factions, there are segments that if you are not doing this, we will not be part of you. If this is what Baba said, then this is what we will follow. If you even listen to the speeches of those guys who were speaking during the burial of Baba's ceremony, the likes of Minority Leader Junaid Mohammed and other officials, they said that Baba's wish was to be part of the government through the broad-based government. But in particular, come 2027, there must be a power negotiation for them to support President William Ruto.